We have adult males with boy psychologies, which a woman can never come to respect. And the masculine in women is inflated as fuck. They can't find one decent woman. The unfortunate thing about this particular process is that love is nowhere in the focus. Just flip the cards, all right? You're in the market to find the best possible deal for yourself purely in a very selfish manner.
Okay. Right.
Okay, that is why you're looking at profiles, comparing them, trying to find one that fits your criteria, regardless of whether you fit the other person's criteria or not. The other party is doing the same thing. This is the lovely Indian arranged marriage system as per today's times for you. It's more of a contract, it's more of a arrangement where majority of the things are hidden first, and then after marriage, things starts coming clear. And that is why in today's modern times, a lot of the marriages are going through divorces at a much, much higher rate than has ever happened in my beloved country before. You need to understand that in a marriage market, it is your market. It's the seller's market over here, and you are the seller, the male. In the dating market, it's the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we even have a course on that in the Freeman University in dating market versus marriage markets, because the dynamics flip when it comes to the marriage market, because women need to find the best possible mate and come to terms with their own reality, destroy their own ego, destroy a lot of things which have been infused into them, settle for whoever is the best thing to settle for. So, in a lot of the cases where women do not have choice in society, whether animalistic or humans, which is worse than animals, it's basically that they are settling for, okay, I can't get something better than this.
Mm-hmm.
That is it from the women's side. And from the men's side, wherever they fit in terms of whether it's their masculinity, whether it's their prowess when it comes to being able to protect and provide, whatever is the best thing they can get in terms of beauty, they do that. But normally they are in a choosing position in most of the cases. So, first of all, this is a market where both the male and the female are acting, because everybody's trying to bag a deal. The unfortunate thing about this particular process is that love is nowhere in the focus, self sufficiency is nowhere in the focus. The whole reason why you are looking for marriage, in my opinion, is because you have nothing else going on in your life.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So on the from my side, the only reason I think, and I'm not saying that you have planned this and you have choreographed this and stuff. We deceive ourselves. So, for example, you will start telling yourself, I'm 33, yeah, I might as well get married. But the thing is that there is a part of us that does not want to look at our own life.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, nothing is going on. The way I look at this desire to get married is to basically fill a hole in your life that has nothing coming in from anywhere. Because you know that socially, you're not having a life. You know that work wise, you're not having a life. And you know that besides these two regular elements of every motherfucker's life, besides this, there is nothing unique also to you which is going on in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So there is nothing going on in your life.
Mm-hmm.
This marriage would have been the next big calendar event of your life, because you desperately want some significance in your own eyes for yourself. So you are 33. If you would have done a few things by now, which would have changed you internally as a person, made you into something, even if it is starting a business and failing in it, but having built character, all right? Because when I'm talking to you, I'm looking at a 23-year-old. I'm not looking at a 33-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
There are boys in my team younger than you, and actually, this is not just you, this is unfortunately a lot of males in our society. And these boys at 19 and 20 are standing next to 30 and 35-year-old guys, and I'm on one side fucking proud because they're my boys, and on the other side, I'm fucking sad because I go like, the masculine is deflated as fuck within
Right.
the masculine, within males, and the masculine in women is inflated as fuck.
Right. So I
All
think
right.
that's I think she's an example of that.
Not just her, majority of the females that you will come across in today's women who have unfortunately been targeted by agenda that nobody has for some reason caught on to, even though the signs and symbols are all in front of us, but it is ruining the women. It is very sad, and it is ruining the men at the same time, and that is very sad. And the way it is doing is different. It is aggravating the masculine qualities within females while degrading the masculine qualities within males. So it is not about making women masculine and making men feminine. The feminine aspect is completely invisible from this war that is happening in the world, because it is very difficult to play in the field of the feminine, because the field of the feminine is behind what can be seen. It is intuitive, it is subtle, it is emotional, etc. The masculine side is, for example, the way you have put your display picture on Skype, because that is something that you can show, all right? And you can show and you can try to come across as something. And that is why you have Instagram, and that is why you have people dying for shiny things today, whether men or women, because shine has been sold to them, because shine can be perceived via the masculine senses, which are in the physical 3D world. It's a logical process, so it's easy to manipulate.
Mm-hmm.
Is that making sense?
Mm-hmm.
It is a little separate from our conversation, but it is a core essence right now, and a core bed, like a river bed, for most of the shit which is happening with most of the people today, whether men or women, and whether isolated incidents related to just themselves or whether incidents related to other human beings. You are not the only one who has gone through this experience, actually. The biggest complaint I have now coming to me from men of your age group especially, and even younger, starting from 27, 28, is that they can't find one decent woman when it comes to marriage options. And not from the correct criteria like class or tradition or stuff like that, just in terms of they can't find a female, they can't find the feminine, they can't find a woman. They're finding women who are exhibiting more masculine behavior than they themselves.
Okay, so you think this was such a case?
So this is the standard case now. She is not something extra. This is how women are now, unfortunately. Okay. But the thing is, because the woman at her core, the majority proportion of her energy is the feminine energy, when she will come across a male whose majority proportion of energy is the masculine energy, she will automatically look towards him for guidance and direction.
Right. So,
but because unfortunately today girls can't come across those kind of men, they are calling the shots in a lot of ways, including today most of the divorces which are being initiated are not being initiated by men, they are being initiated by women.
of course.
Why? Because we don't have worthy men anymore. We have adult males with boy psychologies which a woman can never come to respect.
Okay, so
So
can I
they are
just
not wrong on their part. You are not wrong on your part. Both of you are wrong in the way you are approaching the topic of arranged marriage or marriage. Forget arranged love, whatever. Both are wrong. But when it comes to where you guys are not wrong, there that doesn't mean that there is no area to be worked upon. There are areas to be worked upon.